I'm not saying I'm playing serious. He can play on, he's a left-footed player who can play on both wings. So it's not that he can play both left and right or on the field. No, he can. He's a left-footed player that can play on both wings. So that's fantastic. But in my personal opinion, if I was to offer another alternative, I will go with a bit of Semenyo. Do you guys agree? Because Semenyo this season, especially the last game against Manchester City, he did not only cook, he fried, he roasted. He was moving mad against Manchester City. He was moving mad. Manchester City couldn't deal with him. And that's not just the only game I've seen Semenyo give that kind of performance. I've seen it against the top teams this season. Welcome to the person this morning. How are we doing this beautiful Saturday morning? So before we discuss these links or Arsenal linked that Kudus is being heavily linked to Arsenal. Will it be this winter? Will it be this summer? We don't know yet. Before we go into nitty-gritty, do me that kind favor, please strike a like on the video. Very important. Subscribe if you're new here, and make sure you turn on your notification bell. One more time, like the video, very important. Subscribe if you're new here, and make sure you turn on your notification bell. So according to the Daily Mail, right there, Mohamed Kudus, £85 million release clause with Arsenal and Liverpool, both keen on the 24-year-old. When it comes to 24-year-old, I don't know. But according to reports, Arsenal and Liverpool are keen on this player. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section. Are you excited by the prospect of or the potential of Arsenal signing Kudus, even though we are being rivaled by Liverpool? What do you think? I think Mohamed Kudus is a very good player. He can play both on both wings, very aggressive, very attack-minded, very focused. I like the zest. I like the energy. But one thing for me that is a little bit, is not a major thing, but it's a little bit of a negative, is his temperament. Now, you cannot just ignore that, especially when you look at the way the English referees have been treating Arsenal in recent years or months or weeks. You cannot take that out of it. We've seen him being suspended for 6 to 8 matches because of his discipline against Spurs this season. So that, as much as I love what he does on the pitch, his aggressiveness, I like the fact that he wants to be a winner. You just have to wrap your temper accordingly. You cannot go on slapping players or touching players. You cannot do that. And we know when it comes to Arsenal recruiting players, that is as a part. Arsenal don't just recruit you because you are great on the pitch. Off the pitch, and your discipline has to be top notch. It has to be top notch. As much as I would love Kudus in my Arsenal team, because like I said, he's up in the serious. He can play on both. I'm not saying up in the serious. He can play on. He's a left-footed player who can play on both wings. So it's not that he can play both left and right or on the field. No, he can. He's a left-footed player that can play on both wings. So that's fantastic. But in my personal opinion, if I was to offer another alternative, I will go with a bit of Semenyo. Do you guys agree? Because Semenyo this season, especially the last game against Manchester City, he did not only cook, he fried, he roasted. He was moving mad against Manchester City. He was moving mad. Manchester City couldn't deal with him. And that's not just the only game I've seen Semenyo give that kind of performance. I've seen it against the top teams this season. Semenyo has been, since last season, he has been doing bits. But I was like, okay, I'll keep a keen eye on Semenyo. He has been doing bits against the top teams. Very powerful runner with the ball carrier, can play on both wings just like Kudus. Both of them are Ghanaian, so I'm not picking one because one is more African than the other. No. Both of them are Ghanaians, right? I like the way Semenyo sees the game. Offensively, defensively, he does his job. Good on both feet, can strike the ball. His ball carrier ability for me is a tad better than Kudus. Kudus shows more aggression in carrying the ball. And I like his discipline too. And he's an Arsenal fan. So he's looking dicey. Now, but I understand the links, right, is to Kudus. But if Arsenal can afford to pay the risk clause of 85 million for Kudus, why don't you try that for Semenyo, in my personal opinion? Now, I am not part of the recruitment team. If they decide that it's Kudus they are keen on, Fair. I'm just offering another alternative. What do you guys think? I will prefer Semenyo to Kudus, but if Arsenal decide to sign Kudus, I will support him 110 to 120%. I will support him. If you're an Arsenal player, I will support you, provided you're doing the job. I will support you. So, what do you guys think? Semenyo or Kudus? Even though we know the links is to Kudus from West Ham. £85 million. West Ham, you know they will not balk on the release clause. That's if this release clause is true. Well, I'm just saying, according to the reports, that West Ham will entertain the offer of the release clause for Kudus. What do you think? And I'm still offering another alternative that I would prefer Semenyo to Kudus because of the flexibility and what it offers and the discipline that it offers in contrast to Kudus. Let me know in the comment section. Kudus or Semenyo, let me know, even though we are primarily talking about the links to Kudus from West Ham. So, guys, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, and make sure you turn on your notification bell. One more time, like the video, subscribe if you're new here, and make sure you turn on your notification bell. Now, I have to do a subscriber response. There was this accusation that was laid on me. Shout out to my good guy, my good friend Jeffrey. Even though we disagree most of the time, I just have to answer this. Now, he said, it's safe to say Declan Rice hasn't looked good as he did when he came to the club the first season. But I do, in all honesty, think you are a bit harsh. That's fair. That's your opinion. I respect it. It's a matter of opinion. Sorry, I'm struggling with a cough. Let me read that part again. It's a matter of opinion what you perceive aesthetically as pleasing to watch. Meaning, what you think is good looking and that think works. Okay. At the end of the day, it's the manager's job, together with their players as a team, to make things work to the best ability. I've been a strong defender of Kai Havertz, and I do think he has been horribly treated by some fans and by the media. I could easily critique Kai Havertz for not scoring some of those chances he had when we did play good as a team around him. So this is your pushback for my stand on Declan Rice. See, you're getting it wrong. My guy, you're getting it wrong. What I'm saying regarding Declan Rice is that even his first season, a lot of Arsenal fans are shouting it wasn't a great season. It was it's like having a new girlfriend. You ignore all the bad habits that come with her at that time, because during the honeymoon phase, you refuse to acknowledge the bad habits. Even in the first season, if you ask my guy Fosa, from the first game, I saw that Declan Rice was not a progressive passer. A lot of you were shouting Martinelli had a poor season last season, which is true. But have you peeled it back to say why did he have a poor season? Nobody's asking that question. I'm not saying Martinelli should not have a responsibility to himself, but these guys play with the members of the other team of the team, right? Declan Rice was not passing to him. If you noticed last season, there was a game against Everton that Fabio Vieira played on the left. Suddenly, we saw a different version of Martinelli. This season, when Califuri plays as a left back, we see a different version of Martinelli when Declan Rice is not playing there. When Merino came up to the pitch against Chelsea in the dying 20 minutes, right? And we looked better. Who was playing as a left 8? Merino. So these are evidence I'm presenting. Guys, stop. See, I understand we love Declan Rice. I still love Declan Rice. But footballing wise, he will not take us to the next level. It's a huge investment that has gone south. And see, the difference between those who are criticizing Kai Havertz and the difference between me and them is that I don't have any preconceived notion towards Declan Rice. I wanted the signing. I think it was going to be a great signing. I didn't know Declan Rice was going to be poor offensively. But defensively, Declan Rice is one of the best defensive players, right? But Arsenal do not solely rely on defending. We're an attacking team primarily. I'm not sure we don't do some defending. We're an attacking team. So it means our 6 should be able to pass in between the lines. Even Henderson, Wijnaldum, these are 6. But they could pass in between the lines. They could transition quickly. Declan Rice doesn't transition the ball quickly. It can't pass it between the lines. It stirs our attack. And the evidence is there. Let's not turn a blind eye because it's our record signing and we want it to work at all costs. Let's not do that. I don't hate him. I don't know the man from a can of paint. My argument is that he is not good enough for the way we play offensively. Keynote offensively. I've argued Declan Rice causes last season when it came to the team. That defensively is fantastic, but I'm looking at it more. I'm seeing more evidence that attacking wise, he's strangulating us. He's hamstringing our attack. He's not good enough. I'm sorry. He's not good enough attacking wise. Hence, we are looking at under 6. Zubimendi's links are becoming very aggressive and more potent these days because Declan Rice is not doing the job. We are not primarily a defensive team. We are an attacking team. You have to fit that into the conversation. Don't compare me with those who are hating on Kai Havertz. Those guys don't even want Kai Havertz to come to the club. Their own hate for Kai Havertz or agenda stems from the Chelsea narrative when Kai Havertz was still at Chelsea. When we're linked, they never wanted Kai Havertz. I have no agenda against Declan Rice. I wanted him because defensively at West Ham, he was doing a fantastic job. And I didn't know that passing forward or driving forward, he would this poor. I didn't know. So, based on new information, I'm like, no. Even though I wanted this guy, based on new information, he is not just good enough. And I'm allowed to change my opinion based on new information and the meritocracy of the information. So, Jeffrey, calm down, listen to comprehend before you respond. I have no agenda against Declan Rice. I'm not being harsh against Declan Rice. I'm just stating the fact that progressively, as an attacking force in Arsenal, he is not good enough objectively. We are not a primarily defensive team. We want to win the league. He doesn't make our attack fluent. And I've given you instances against Chelsea, against Inter Milan in the Champions League. Our best game in the Champions League, Declan Rice was not there. It tells you a lot that offensively, he doesn't provide enough. Vieira, Gilberto Silva, Xhaka, who has played these guys could still progress the ball, attacking wise, could still transition the ball, but Declan Rice cannot. Effectively, he cannot do that job. It is what it is. This is not me hating on Declan Rice. So I hope I've settled that part, right? Are we clear now? No agenda against Declan Rice. I'm just saying the fact that he is not good enough offensively for a top team. And I'm standing on that forever. And nobody can change my mind on that. That's just a fact. So, guys, let me know what you think about that too. Because some of you are saying that I'm pushing agenda, I'm looking for views, which is pathetic. That looking for views is an easy insult. Like people throw out growing YouTubers these days. Like, come on, look at the merit of what I'm saying. Listen to understand. And if you're going to debunk me constructively. Don't just throw very nimble, very easy, very, very, very trivial insult like looking for views. That is lame. That is idiotic. And that is very primordial. Let's do something more sensible, more smart, that's worthy of your age. So like the video, subscribe if you're new here, and make sure you turn on notification bell, very important. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.